One for the money, yes sir, two for the show, three for the phone, Polonius, smoke my saxophones in the throat. I go for broke, do not go broke. So choke on all these quotes, ho. Smoke whatever you smoke, use a joke, a Facebook post. Slow to get it, so I get bad like Wild and Briar. Fuel to the fire, the funk squad stay down like flat tires. Looking at Maya as we inspire, yo get badness. Rap music's in a state of sadness, so relish and be glad. It's the comeback for the first time since the first rhyme. I've been the most to get bad, Jack Carter. I'm opponent for the host like and Vert. Get bad or get hurt. I killed it like a plaid man skirt. Turn up.
Too bad, you mad, so sad, and I'm glad, man, cause we some bad motherfuckers, man.
Greetings, and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. All right, so this is a very special episode for a couple of reasons. The first reason is because as of this recording, which as you know, Seamless Style posts on Sundays, this is being recorded on Saturday, the day before it posts. And as of this day, today is Mr. Ralph Lauren's 84th birthday. Give it up. Give it up. Woo-hoo. Happy birthday, Mr. Lawrence. We salute you, sir. This culture of ours that you started and perfected, we humbly wish you a happy born day. We humbly say cheers, raise a glass of wine, raise a shot of bourbon to you, and wish you a beautiful and prosperous 84th trip around the sun. Okay? We would not be here in the figurative sense if it wasn't for you. As far as my story goes, I may not even be here in the literal sense if it wasn't for you and the lifestyle that you started. So I, on a personal level, owe you. I salute you. Utmost respect to you, sir, and what you have accomplished. And I thank you for everything. Now, a little bit of griping and complaining and a little bit of haterade I got to sprinkle in there. Okay? I post a picture of Ralph Lauren every year on his birthday on my Instagram page, on my actual feed, not in my story, on my actual feed. And it typically is the same thing every year. A bunch of happy birthday, well wishes in the comments. You know, it's paying homage to one of my biggest inspiration as far as a person is concerned, right? I gotta sprinkle a little bit of hate though. Because I've been on IG today. I think I posted mine at maybe 9:30 this morning. I gotta sprinkle a little bit of hate though. I saw a couple of posts that just made me like, that's really what you're gonna do? So I'm gonna talk about one in particular. Not gonna say the name because as far as I know, this guy's not a bad guy. Not a bad guy. I mean, you know, we've had conversations. We've actually even done business before. So I'm not gonna besmirch his name per se, but I just got to talk about his post. It was nasty to me. And I could be overreacting. And if you choose to in the comments, let me know if I'm overreacting. But it was nasty to me. So the gentleman posted a picture of him and Ralph Lauren, right? Now, if you go to his page, or if you've seen his post before, he maybe, let's just say, and this is completely hypothetical, but it could be close to accurate, as a more close to being accurate as opposed to being more close to being exaggeration. But let's say that he has 1,000 posts on his Instagram. Out of those thousands, out of those 1,000 posts, maybe 2, including his picture with Ralph, maybe 3, including his picture with Ralph, is a picture with his face actually in the picture. Okay. He posts pieces. He posts Ralph Lauren pieces on his page, right? But today, well, actually, I think it was 11 hours ago or 10 hours ago or something like that, which means he posted at midnight. Okay. You need to be the first. All right, I get it. If you wanted to be the first to wish him a happy birthday on Instagram, I'm sure Ricky gave him a happy birthday present, you know, that good right at midnight. But okay, you want to be the first. Fine, whatever. I'm not even really tripping off of that. But he posted a picture of him and Ralph Lauren, and then his caption said something about celebrating Ralph's birthday, but then it went on to say how he's talked about this particular picture and when he had met him and what they had a conversation about. He just made it about him, and in the comments, obviously, because when people comment on your post, they typically are commenting on your caption as well as your photo, right? So the comments were mostly geared towards him. So again, are you wishing Ralph Lauren a happy birthday, or was your intent to show people that, hey, I met Ralph Lauren, like he knows me? And it was nasty. It was nasty because that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me. And I have a picture with Ralph Lauren, but on Ralph Lauren's birthday, I don't post that. I'm not going to post that picture. And I know another guy that he's going to post that same picture that he's been posting 4 or 5 years from when he got a picture with Ralph Lauren. He's going to post that same picture today. He's going to post that same picture. Let me remind you that I met Ralph Lauren. I shook his hand. I talked to him. Like, I get it. Ralph Lauren is a rock star, especially if you're into fashion and style, especially if you're into the Ralph Lauren lifestyle, especially if you're into that culture. Yes, he is absolutely a rock star to us. Meeting him is an honor. It is a privilege. Having a discussion with him, shaking his hand, taking a picture with him, it is something that is to be remembered. But October 14th is his birthday. If October 14th is not your birthday, it just looks away. So, but shout out, continue to be nasty if that's what you choose to do. I choose to celebrate the man. It's not about me. All right. That said, it was a great week. It was a great week. Tomorrow, which is today for you gentlemen and ladies, is the start of annual enrollment period in the field that I am currently in, where I hope I'm not in this field much longer. Jesus, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like what I do for a living. It pays pretty well, but I don't like what I do for a living. I'd much rather be doing this for a living. Content, style, Ralph Lauren, the lifestyle. That's my goal. That said, tomorrow or today is the start of annual enrollment period. It's called AEP. 7 weeks of pure hell, but there's a lot of money to be made. A lot of money to be made. A lot of overtime, a lot of bonus money. It's a lot of money to be made. So shout out to all of those who are in this particular field. Get your money. This is This is our 7 weeks of Christmas. This is our opportunity to make sure that 2024 is a good year. This is how we do that. In these 7 weeks, we make as much money as we can, morally and under compliance with federal guidelines, to make sure that we secure 2024 as not being a year that we might be at the soup kitchen trying to eat a meal. All right. So get your paper, get your money. I'm going to do the same. The other reason this episode is a very special episode, because this episode is going to be probably the ultimate Rustic Chic episode. Probably the ultimate Rustic Chic episode. 3 ensembles, 2 rigs. Each ensemble features a rustic chic piece that is a high-end piece as far as the original price point for that piece. What I paid is insignificant. Doesn't matter. Trust and believe me, when these pieces were in whatever store they were in, when they were BNWT, brand new with tags, they were high end. All right. But we took these pieces and incorporated them into the rustic chic style that I have created. And these looks are amazing. These looks are amazing. And you're going to love them. If you're a fan of rustic chic to the same level as I am, or you just kind of like it, or maybe you're not even a fan of it. If you're not a fan of it, I'm not sure why you're still watching this channel, but hey, maybe you're not a fan of it. You still are going to like one of these 3 looks. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Before I get into the look that I'm wearing, I just want to make a statement to Instagram, the people of Instagram. Whether it's rustic chic, country gentleman, English countryside, the Polo Gazette campaign, which is based on heavy tweed looks. It does have rustic chic inspirations in it. You can see it. Those looks are based on looks of the teens and the 1920s and the 1930s, around that Great Depression era, even going into the 1940s. Okay. Peaky Blinders, the show, started 2020, 2019, 2021. I'll even, because I haven't watched a single episode, and maybe I'll check it out. If somebody can tell me something about it to the point that maybe I'm interested, I might check it out. But other than the apparel, I haven't seen a reason for me to check it out yet. But again, I see it on Netflix and I never click on it. That said, that particular show, let's just say it even started in 2018. I just told you those looks are based on 1920s and 30s and maybe even the 40s. So when you call yourself being relevant or intelligent or observant, when you see these ads and you decide to comment, ooh, Peaky Blinders. Oh, you got that from Peaky Blinders. Those looks are 100 years old. Those looks are 90 years old. Like, sometimes just don't say anything. Sometimes you don't always have to comment on everything you see. Ralph Lauren didn't steal anything from Peaky Blinders. That's a show. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a show. Okay? I'm just saying, before you type and hit send, just think about what you're saying and try to determine or decipher if it's completely stupid and idiotic or not. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right. Any hoot, three looks, 2 rigs, plus the look I'm wearing. All right. Rustic Chic. Rustic Chic looks. And start at the bottom with this look. All right. The Glenwood Platington. All right. Prince of Wales check. Slippers. Wool. Beautiful Glen plaid pattern. RL cursive on the vamp. Beautiful, 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 beautiful pair of slippers here. All right. Purple label, obviously. Not obviously, but purple label. The hosiery, I pulled out the cable knit socks in the forest green. Small pop of color. This look does not require bright pops of color whatsoever. All right, whatsoever. It's a rustic chic look. It gives countryside vibes. Okay, so you don't need a lot of color here. The trousers, wool, flannel, polo blue label trousers. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but my mind tells me the more I look at these trousers here, my mind tells me that these trousers are part of a 3-piece suit. Now, this 3-piece suit is actually very high. It's actually number 2 on my grail list of pieces. All right, if this is part of that same suit. When I look at this and I look at the print ad, I'm like, they look the same. They look the same. So that said, God willing, and it'll happen, I'll come across the waistcoat and the matching suit jacket. That said, flannel wool trousers and a nice tartan plaid, dark hues in this tartan plaid. All right, there's shades of brown, tan, and some green. The green is very muted. All right, these had a great fit when I purchased them via eBay vendor, but I did get them tailored just slightly, not necessarily slimmed down, because again, they had a great fit, but I just needed a better taper at the leg. So now the way these pants fit, man, they actually are the perfect fit. The waistcoat is polo blue label, and it is also the Prince of Wales check. All right, it's also the Prince of Wales check. The necktie is also the Prince of Wales check. All right, we're talking same hues here. So you see where we went as far as tonal looks, as far as the waistcoat, the tie, bringing out the shoes. We went there. We went all the way there with this rustic chic apparel. The driving cap, polo blue label again. Glen plaid, Prince of Wales check. All right. We pulling everything together. But the piece there is by far this jacket here. This is a field jacket. This is a barleycorn tweed field jacket. Heavy, no lining needed. It's heavy. All right. It's still a jacket, but it's heavy for a jacket, and it's heavier than my other field jackets that are in twill and cotton. All right. Barleycorn, yoked back. All right. Pleated sleeves, functional buttons, 4-pocket, all functional pockets, belted. All right. Polo blue label. So you can imagine this was probably between 11 and 1500 brand new when it was in a store. All right, it was probably between 11 and 1500. Not sure of the age. I do know it's a polo by Ralph Lauren tag. All right, this thing of beauty here has aged very well. The person that I purchased it from on eBay, good dude, took care of me, got it shipped out immediately. It was shipped from California, got here fairly quickly. I think it got here in like 2-3 days, maybe 2 days, something like that. But beautiful purchase. It was a great investment. This will be in my collection. This will be in my closet, probably until the day I move on to the next life, because I don't see any point of getting rid of it whatsoever. It's a beautiful piece. But when you put everything together, you have a wonderful rustic chic look, a bit of modern with a lot of vintage and a lot of rustic, countryside, Southern gentleman, English gentleman vibes to it. That's what makes up rustic chic. All right. There's nuances to it. Pieces matter. The condition of those pieces matter as well. All right. For it to be fully rustic chic. But that's the ensemble I'm wearing. Now, the fragrance of the ensemble, I went with the new polo green. All right. Now, why polo green? One, because the pine, woody notes in this fragrance work perfectly for all three ensembles, especially an ensemble I'm wearing. Now, the other reason, the 1A reason that I went with this is because I do not own the original polo green. And because today is Ralph's birthday, why not have the original as your go-to fragrance of the ensemble? Because I do not have it, this is the next best thing. All right. So polo green is your fragrance of the ensemble. It's man, that smells good. It's the perfect fragrance for all three ensembles, including and especially the ensemble I'm wearing. All right. Now, bag of the ensemble would be this tote here. All right. This is actually, the tag on this tote actually is Polo Golf. All right. So somehow or another, this is a golf, supposed to be a golf bag, but in this particular household, it definitely doubles as a tote. It just goes as a tote. All right. Because it's a wool herringbone pattern tweed bag. All right. Great tote, big, has a lot of space. All right, a lot of space for things for you to store things in. So, you know, this is a great bag for travel or just a daily outing. That's a great bag. All right. So that's the bag of the ensemble. Now, without any further ado, y'all ready for this episode? Me too. Man, let's go. Now, for our first rig, this first rig embodies everything that Rustic Chic stands for. It has all the elements of Rustic Chic. And it features a piece that I got maybe early part of this year, so late last winter. But a piece that I was very excited about, and I am still very excited about. And that's this coat here, this ranch coat. Now, again, this ensemble has all the elements of Rustic Chic. One thing that is really beautiful about this ensemble, and you'll see once we do the full body, is that this one little piece right here takes this ensemble to a level of you can wear this ensemble for an outing, right? You can wear this ensemble for an outing. If you remove the bow tie, this ensemble works literally for work. Like, you could literally wear this ensemble if you worked on a ranch or worked on a farm. You could wear this ensemble and it would be perfect. It would be perfect. Now, the price point of some of these pieces, maybe you wouldn't want to do that. But the look itself is what we're talking about. And this look, minus the bow tie, or keep the bow tie. It's up to you. Do what you want to do. But the consensus without the bow tie, you could wear this. You could wear this ensemble and literally go to work on a ranch or a farm, something outdoors, like real outdoor work you could do in this ensemble. But without any further ado, let's start at the bottom so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Footwear. We went with the Ralph Lauren duck boots from a few years back. All right. Now, y'all have heard me say about these duck boots, particularly that the only thing I don't like about them is the width of the actual vamp and boot portion. All right. But with that said, it's still a great looking pair of boots, fully functional, perfect for those for inclement weather outside, rain, mud, dirt, anything like that. The brown duck portion is rubberized, water repellent, water resistant, waterproof. All right, so it's going to keep your feet dry. To double up on that, you have the suede shaft is about a 10-inch, and it's the entire boot is shearling line. Okay, so as far as an outing, maybe you want to roll down one of the boots or both of the boots so that shearling lining can show, so that people can see just the amount of coordination that went into the boots with this coat here. Or maybe not. A nice thick pair of red, ruby red socks to also double up on keeping your feet warm and dry. All right, now these pants, believe it or not, these wool flannel polo blue label pants, I was able to find and purchase on eBay last week for $30. Couldn't believe it. I was shocked and pleasantly appalled that I was able to get these beautiful pants for $30. All right. Houndstooth pattern, brown base, a little bit of muted ruby red for a window pane pattern over top. Cargo pants, super classic fit. Super classic fit. All right. As soon as they come off of this rig here, they'll be going straight to my tailor today. Can't believe she's actually open. It's Ralph Lauren's birthday. You would think she wouldn't be open, but she is. But they will be going to her today because I need these tailored ASAP. Can't wear them like they are. They fit perfect at the waist, but I can't wear pants this baggy. It's just not my thing. All right. Scroll up. We're going to bypass the coat here for a second. This Fair Isle sweater. It's been on the channel before. It's on the channel again because it's a thing of beauty and it works so great with this coat. All right. Rugby Ralph Lauren, quarter zip, mock neck, ribbed neck, Fair Isle sweater vest. All right. Has beautiful fall hues in the Fair Isle pattern on top of an oatmeal based sweater. Just a thing of beauty. We did a denim shirt. You could do denim, you could do chambray, but we went with a denim shirt here. I went with denim over chambray because I wanted something a little darker, but I still wanted that countryside look. The bow tie just gives us a little bit of whimsicalness. And even though it's yellow with floral print patterns over top, it doesn't give off spring vibes in this particular look. All right. So it just, the floral pattern kind of substitutes for that foul yard pattern, which the foul yard pattern tends to go so well with a Fair Isle sweater. All right. And then the piece day, damn near of all piece days, this double RL shearling ranch coat. All right. It has wool sleeves. It has a wool placard. And the wool is a ruby red with a very muted tartan pattern on it. Okay. The rest of the coat is either leather or shearling line. All right. Shearling line collar, a nice size collar, and shearling line on the front and on the back. The shoulder is trimmed in leather, as are the kangaroo pockets, and the belt is leather. All right, functional belt around your ribbed waist. Over the belt is over top of some more wool with that same tartan pattern here. But it's just a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty, man. Functional pockets. It's got great weight to it. So layering it and staying warm throughout the fall and even into the winter months is a easy task. All right, you can finish this look off. I would say this route if you want to wear headwear. If you're going out and about on an outing, I'd finish this look off with some type of driving cap or tam. And it's, you know, a simple neutral hue. You don't need to do any patterns really. You're already pattern mixing here successfully. If you're actually going to work in this ensemble, then probably try to find you a ribbed scully, a ribbed beanie, maybe in a tan hue or a ruby red hue, just so, you know, be able to keep your head warm and free of the elements. But this particular look, like I said, what's so great about this look is this look works literally and figuratively for the outdoors. Now for our last rig, we have a beautiful look here that it kind of screams expensive, to be honest. It kind of screams expensive, but at the same time, it's a look that just with a little bit of brain power, which all of you have, can be easily replicated. All right, you could easily get this same look out of pieces that don't have such a high of a price point as these particular pieces originally did when they were on the shelves. Okay, our featured piece is a piece that I showed you guys in a behind the scenes last cold weather season. I may have actually styled it. I'm not sure. I don't think I did, but y'all can refreshify my memory if you do remember this being on a previous episode as far as actually being styled. I do remember doing a behind the scenes on it when I first got it because I was ecstatic. It's a great piece, especially the fact that it is Ralph Lauren Extreme. It's RLX. All right. But with that said, let's start at the bottom, man, because this is a great look. This is a great look for an outing. It could be something outdoor. It could be some type of event, whether work or pleasure event. That's you could double this up like the first rig if you needed to, but it's more so just being out in the elements and enjoying life and enjoying nature that makes this look so great. All right, but let's start at the bottom. Again, we went with a pair of duck boots. Now, these are the low-cut duck boots. Now, with that said, if you're going somewhere where you're indoors, in and out of the house, or maybe there's no inclement weather or just no real need for duck boots, you could break out your favorite pair of brogues in a brown hue. You could definitely do that. A snuff pair of loafers or something like that. You could do that and it would be no problem. But I just wanted to stick with the overall theme of all of the ensembles for today. So I went with a pair of duck boots. All right. The low cut LL Bean duck boots. I just picked out another pair of thick socks. All right. These particular socks, they are Ralph Lauren. I haven't seen these socks around, so I guess I kind of lucked up when I found these in the store that I previously worked. But as far as just thick, wintry, comfortable, cozy looking socks, these are it. These are top shelf. All right, slim fit, ruby red, corduroys. All right, small whale, nice, simple, elegant, but definitely give you that rustic look. All right, and a rich ruby red. So it gives us a rustic look, but it also gives us that part of that chic that we need for rustic chic. All right. Now, if you scroll up, you see as I open up this jacket, this sweater. All right. It's a brown crew neck heavy wool sweater. It's Polo Blue label. It has a herringbone pattern in a light brown with ruby red and forest green window pane stripes. All right. Leather elbow patches, leather gun patch on the left shoulder, as you can see here. We did a light khaki Sports shirt. Simple light khaki sports shirt, no pattern, anything like that. And attached is a beautiful bow tie in wine, cream, green stripes. All right. That wine, that ruby red is just popping. All right. Now, the not double RL. The RLX, the Ralph Lauren Extreme jacket. All right. I'm going to call this thing a jacket. Now, here's the deal. I'm calling it a jacket because of the weight. I'm calling it a jacket because of how it's lined. All right. It's fully lined. All right. It's lined in a diamond quilted, almost a goose size thickness to the interior lining. All right. So this is perfect for all of your cold weather months. All right. But it's built like a sports coat in the sense of it has the notch lapels. It has a throat latch, but it also has 4 pockets that are all functional, that all button with the RLX buttons. It has 2 buttons like a 2-button sports coat would have, but it also has double zippers. All right. It has double zippers. Just exudes rustic chic with this look. Now, it's single vented, but guess what? The vent has 2 buttons on the back. So you could actually close up the vent on the back of this jacket. All right. It has a dark olive base, herringbone pattern, and a ruby red window pane over top of the herringbone pattern, man. The ruby red is rather muted, but it can be seen. It's there. Leather elbow patches in brown. And when you top this look off with this cap here, all right, this leather build cap, ruby red polo player, ruby red window pane pattern over olive houndstooth pattern, man, you are really just speaking to my spirit here. You're really speaking to my spirit with this look. And this look will definitely be worn and featured somewhere by me outside of this vlog episode. This is going to be on me at some point this fall, winter, probably more so winter. But this is an amazing look. This piece with this cap, it just screams rustic chic. This look screams rustic chic. And this is a look because this cap is not a rarity. I've had this cap for 6-7 years. I know a lot of people with tweed herringbone caps or tweed houndstooth caps like this with the polo player on it. So it's not something that's new or rare or hard to find, and they typically aren't that expensive. But with that said, I don't know how hard it'll be to find this actual jacket, but you can find a jacket that is very similar to this if you don't already have one in your arsenal. I say all that to say that this is an amazing look. It screams rustic chic. And if you have something like all of these pieces in your arsenal, by all means, feel free to put something together like this. That's what we're here for. It's not for me to say, oh, don't do this. I'm only wearing this look. No, I'm here to share. And this look is freaking great, man. This is a wonderful look. Again, it's great for an outing, but if you actually needed to do some type of outdoor work in this ensemble, you would be perfectly within your rights. It screams rustic chic, and it's got everything, all the elements we need to salute the style. And that's another episode in the books. Today on Mr. Lauren's birthday, we did rustic chic looks. All right, rustic chic looks with high-end pieces infused into the rustic chic style. So, get in the comments. What ensemble is your favorite style for this particular episode? I always want to know that, which one y'all like the most. But I also want you to tell me which ensemble, as far as looking in your closet right now, which ensemble is the ensemble that you're most able to recreate, the ensemble that you're most able to recreate with what you have in your closet right now, or what you have in your cart, or already being ordered from an outside source. All right. So not RalphLauren.com, but it could be eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, The Real Real. What do you have in your cart or already ordered and being shipped, or what's in your closet as far as ensembles that you saw today that you like, that you are able or capable of recreating? All right. I think that's an interesting topic, because what it does as far as for on my end, it gives me information. It gives me information. It lets me know what you guys are working with and the things that catch your eye enough for you to spend your hard-earned money on. All right. Speaking of hard-earned money, again, I would like to salute Rogers. I like to salute Mark for their donations, their weekly donations or bi-weekly donations. I salute you gentlemen both. I appreciate you as always. I also would like to salute a coworker of mine and her husband, who have become monthly clients of mine. All right. So salute. I appreciate it. I'm humbled by your interest and willing to give me your business. And I will be taking very good care of you both, as well as your sons. All right. So I'm greatly appreciative, and I look forward to working with you. As far as in the news, nothing really to speak on other than Jada Pinkett Smith is who we always said she was, and Will, you look like even more of a simp. And that's it. I ain't got nothing else to say about that. Nothing. It's not worth my time, not worth my energy. It ain't worth my energy. Anyway, get in the comment section. Oh, also, it might be next week. It might be the week after. It will be before the holiday season hits. But I'm going to have an assignment for you guys. I'm going to have an assignment, and the best efforts, the best looks for this assignment will get a prize. Let's just call it a prize. Whoever completes this assignment and gets the highest grade on this assignment will receive a prize from Mr. Parker and the Seamless Style platform. Okay. Like I said, I will, in the next couple of weeks, let's just say that, because I'm still working out the details in my head. But in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to announce what this assignment is. I don't want to call it a contest. All right. We're going to call it an assignment, but the winner, or the best grade on this assignment, that person, that man or woman, will receive an award, a prize from me. Fellas, quite a few fellas that watch this platform faithfully. There are a few women that watch this platform faithfully. I'm going to be unbiased, okay, when it comes to this assignment. But fellas, I'm telling you, do not let a woman win this contest, win this prize. Do not let a woman outdo you, gentlemen, when it comes to this assignment. Don't do it to yourself, because I'm going to talk about you if you do. Don't let a woman outdo y'all. Don't do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't do it. When it comes to this assignment, when I announce it, and you get everything together to present your case, don't let a woman outdo y'all. I'm telling you. Anyway, man, hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend, man, because we here, keeping it all the way rustic chic. Artists paint pictures, Haters paint narratives. So don't be a hater. Y'all have a good one.